Ciao a tutti, it's Ariom and today we are finally profiling Mythic Rulers, but this ain't your grandma's Mythic Rulers. It's a sort of innovative build by Jay. There's another innovative build by Ultraplant who's actually topped with the deck, but I don't really like it. I don't like that direction, but I do like this build's direction, which you'll see shortly. Yeah, let's get into it. So starting off with, of course, our 4 Dragon Rulers. You can't have a Mythic Ruler deck without your Dragon Rulers. And we have their 4 targets. Let me order them in their Big Daddy's order. There we go. Flammer Guard, Mythic Potter Dragon, Debris Dragon, and Mythic Tree Dragon. The Mythics, if you get them in a 2-card combo, they give you a rank 8. If without a 2-card combo, 3 plus water is a rank 7. Water can be an extender if you control Redox or a Card Trooper. Flamvel Guard is a good normal summon if you have any Dragon Ruler. You make a level 8 Synchro, you can make Azure Silver Eyes with Blue Eyes. And the Debris Dragon has a bunch of targets, but it's mainly Card Trooper and Mythic Trade Dragon, because, you can make a rank 4 with these. Then we have our Blue Eyes engine, which is just one Blue Eyes Stone of Legends. Whatever the card's name is, and 3 Blue Eyes. You might see a pattern of playing a minimal amount of consonance targets, and that's because the big spice of the deck is that it doesn't run consonance. Because it's a very high rolly card, so it's more consistent if you don't run it. That's kind of the idea. Because it can be the best card in the deck, but if you don't draw a target or if you don't get to a target, it's a break. So yeah, if you don't like it, you can just play a more normal build, but it's not quite as interesting to deck profile in my opinion. So yeah, Mythic Rulers haven't really received too much innovation from everyone. It's like experimentation that some people take and some people don't. So it's not like with Cat, where pretty much everyone agrees that Cat is better than Hat. But then we're running 2 copies of Card Trooper. This card is amazing. That's because Card Trooper, he mills for cost. So even if he gets bottomless, Breaker Skilled, you still get the effect of Finish Chain. Then whenever it gets destroyed, you draw a card. The only problem with the card is that we don't run too many monsters in this deck, so more often than not, you're just milling 3 spells and traps. Happens more often than I can recount. But yeah, and then to round off the monster lineup, we are running 3 copies of Maxi, because it's Maxi. It's just a great card. We don't run any any level 6 Dragon Synchros to make with him and Debris, because there's really no good ones. The best one is like Orient Dragon, which sucks, so no real point in playing it. Besides that, you can use it to banish stuff of Redox, just like Card Trooper. So Redox is the most live one out of the bunch. But that was it for the monster lineup. Do you like how I put the cards instead of stacking them on top? Just wondering. Anyways, spells. We have, of course, 3 Dragon Shrine, the most important spell in the deck, alongside 1 Foolish Burial and 1 Gold Sark to search out all of our Dragon Ruler targets. Then we are running 3 copies of Trading and 3 copies of Upstart Goblin for our draw power. So yeah, no cards of consonance. An option is 1 Day of Peace though. You might want to consider that. Just saying you could consider that. Then we are running 3 Soul Charge. Because it's a Mythic ruler deck, and since we are not running cards of consonance, we are less likely to see multiple copies of it, so 3 is definitely the way to go with this list, not 2. And then to round off the spell lineup, we are running 1 Burial from a Different Dimension, I think is the name. Yeah. Then for our trap lineup, it's rather small. It's Mythic rulers. They don't run a whole lot of traps. We are running 3 copies of Reckless Grid, 2 copies of Skill Drain, and then just 1 Torrential, 1 Phoenix Wing Beam Blast, and 1 Trap Stun. You don't want to see multiple skill drains pretty much ever, and it's not great versus every matchup, so we only run 2. And yeah, it's just one-off because we don't want to draw multiples. I guess this is the only part of the deck where I'm not entirely sure whether I would agree with running 1 and 1 instead of 1 and 2, or 1 and 2 Phoenix Wing Blast, or 1 and 2 Trap Stun. Well, probably more likely to run 2 Phoenix Wing Blast than 2 Trap Stun, honestly. Because, Mythic Rulers is not a deck that really needs Macro Hate much, because it's so good at extending anyways, so it doesn't really need it much. At least not in the main deck. Also because it's kind of breaky in the main deck. But yeah, going into the extra deck, we are running, of course, 2 copies of Felgrand. Kind of the big boss monster of the deck. Also running 1 copy of Heliopolis as our removal rank 8. And then for rank 7s we are running our 2 copies of Dracosac and our 1 big eye. And to round off the XYZ lineup, we are running the 1/1/1 to summon out of the Breed Dragon. We're not running Exciton because we have Black Rose that we can also get with the Breeder, so no real point in doing that. But yeah, these are very strong, and we're only playing the best XYZs that we can run. So, and then for Synchros, we are running 1 Star Eater. We summon this off the Breed Dragon plus Mythic Dragon Ruler, 1 Blue Eyes, 1 Silver Eyes Dragon, I think. Azure Eyes Silver Dragon, whatever, the card. You summon this off level 1 tuner plus Blue Eyes. Make sure dragons kinda hard to deal with, so very, very strong card. Then for our 8s we are running 1 Crimson Blader for, the mirror match, any big monster type deck. Just keep in mind that you can't use it with Soul Charge. 1 Scarf Dragon, the offensive one. It's also great with Mythic Water Dragon. Keep that in mind. 1 Stardust and 1 Stardust Spark, because they're good. And to round off the level 8s, we are running 1 Colossal Fighter for when we are under Skill Drain. It's just the best card when we are under Skill Drain. It's also great versus anything with 2800 attack, because we can rush it and get an extra attack in. And then to round off the extra deck and the deck profile, we are playing 1 copy of Black Rose Dragon, because we can summon it easily with the debris into Card Trooper. So yeah, that was it from me. Always forget to say that you should subscribe, join the Discord, leave a like, leave a comment, ring the bell, all that good shit, and goodbye.